Hey everybody, it's Mr. Blitzkrieg, and today we're going to be doing a backyard refresh on the Roach. Is this supposed to look like this? We're going to be focusing on things that we probably should have done 3 years ago. Things like finally upgrading the factory springs that we just threw back in there with a 550 lift cam. We're going to be using this trick flow kit instead. We're also going to be getting new lifters. We're going to be upgrading to roller rockers. Why are we doing this again?
Because the car lost oil pressure.
So that means that before we do any of this cool stuff, the engine has to come out. So let's get started, guys. So far we got the upper intake off, and now we're trying to take off the fan. Quick update for you guys. We got the front end fully disassembled now. All the accessories are out of the way. I think next up we're going to be draining the fluids and undoing the transmission bolts, also the motor mounts, and we'll be ready to pull this engine out of the car. Hey, you didn't stop by Taco Bell before coming here, right?
Molded to the radius support. My new heater core.
Not the distributor. Not even 3 minutes into the video, guys. This engine is ready to come out. All right, here we go. We have the engine sitting on the stand. We have our little shade set up. We're gonna start taking it apart to find out what actually happened to the engine. Oh, and my brother somehow broke his foot in less than 3 minutes. All right, so we got the water pump and the intake off, and now we're gonna proceed to remove the valve covers so that we can get to the head bolts. Let's check out this side here, and as you can see, the springs look perfectly fine. I guess you can run them with 550 lift. You know, they'll be no good at it, but you know, they're not gonna bind or anything. What I'm seeing is, and I'm slightly worried about this, there's a ton of rust. I'm sure you guys can see that on several of these. All right, so we're pulling out the lifters now. We got to remove the spider, and then we're gonna check out the condition of those lifters in there. How's the roller? That one looks good too. Keep in mind, these weren't new when we put them in. They were used. Pull this one out. How's that one look? Good?
Decent.
Oh man, it's looking like the cam might be good. All right, we just saved ourselves like what, 500 bucks?
Yeah.
All right. Still on? Oh, there it is. There. All right, guys, so we're at the point where we're gonna start disassembling the short block. We're trying to see if we can get away with a simple backyard hone job and throw new bearings in this thing. But if you remember, this thing lost oil pressure for a while, so we're trying to see what kind of damage that did. We're gonna start by removing the crank pulley, the harmonic balancer, then we're gonna pull out the timing cover so that we can pull the cam out and see if that is reusable. There it is. That looks pretty bad. Look at this here. That doesn't look good. All right, so we're gonna be pulling off the timing chain now. Okay. We're gonna be pulling out the cam now. Make sure you do this carefully. So that looks pretty good. So as you guys just witnessed, the trick flow timing kit that we installed last time is no longer usable. There was a ton of rust on it, and I think the sprockets are pretty corroded, so we're gonna have to replace that. What we're gonna do next is flip this thing around and check to make sure that the crank is still usable. All right, so all the bolts are off the oil pan, and we're gonna go ahead and remove it now. All right, so what's going on there? It's gotta be the factory gasket there. Oh, what is that? Oh man, okay. Check this out, guys. This will answer all of our questions. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but is this supposed to look like this? I don't think so. I don't remember ever seeing one looking like this. I think this is supposed to be straight like this all the way. Okay, so we figured out what the issue was. My brother was right. There was no oil pressure on this car, and I'm gonna use whatever's left of the oil rod here to try to spin the pump. All right, and as you can see, I'm doing it as hard as I possibly can, and there's absolutely no give. So the pump is seized, and that's why we had no oil pressure whatsoever. Time to see the condition of the main bearings. There it is. That actually looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna do the second one. Okay, here it comes. And that looks good too. And the third one here. You can see some copper there, but not too bad. And the journal itself feels pretty good. The fourth one. You can see the sludge was making its way up there, but this looks pretty smooth still. the last one. The original plan was for us to have the engine out of the car and fully assembled by the end of the video. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, such as my brother fracturing his foot and us needing a new oil pump rod and a new timing chain, are gonna force me to split this video in two. By the way, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit like and subscribe so that you don't miss the next video in which we will be assembling this 302 and putting it back in the car. All right, thank you guys for watching, and please take care.